He strapped a bag of someone else's urine to his leg. Then he injected another person's blood into a fake fingerprint membrane. He carefully attached it to his index finger. After that he scrubbed his entire body with a brush. He had to make sure not a single dead skin cell remained. Only after all this preparation did he dare to go to work. His company verified employees' identities through blood tests. After work they'd run another check with a urine test. But that wasn't all. After finishing his work each day he meticulously cleaned the keyboard, making sure none of his own tissue was left behind. Yet his routine wasn't over. In the next moment he sprinkled skin flakes from the blood's owner all over his workspace. Then when his co-workers weren't looking he placed pre-collected hairs on his comb. These hairs belonged to someone else too. The reason he had to use another person's identity was because in the future humanity was divided into invalids and valids. Invalids were the result of natural conception. Valids were genetically engineered to be superior. They had stronger bodies and sharper minds. He was conceived naturally by his parents. Every baby underwent genetic testing at birth. A single drop of blood determined a person's entire future. Unfortunately, he was labeled an invalid. His father was devastated by the news. He couldn't even bear to look at his son. Only his mother was willing to care for him. As he grew up, his many imperfections became apparent. His father didn't want his genetic legacy ruined by this child, so he decided to have a designer baby at the hospital. Soon his younger brother was born. His father adored the new child. Thanks to his superior genes, the brother stole most of their parents' love. But he didn't let this defeat him. He exercised every single day. As he got older he set his heart on becoming an astronaut and traveling to distant Mars. His parents urged him to give up this dream. His mother worried about his heart condition. His father simply pointed to his genes. He said if he really wanted to work at the space agency the only job he could get was as a janitor. He knew his father was right, but he wasn't ready to give up. Soon he joined the space agency as a janitor. Watching rockets launch outside he swore to himself that one day he'd be on board. But reality dealt him a crushing blow. No matter how hard he studied aerospace theory, no matter how much he pushed his body through training, the test results always rejected him. To achieve his dream of becoming an astronaut he had to find another way. Even though valids were gifted, accidents could happen to them too. When they did, their genetic identities became valuable commodities on the black market. They didn't want their superior genes to vanish, so they'd let invalids inherit their identities. This was how he found Jerome. Jerome had been a champion swimmer, but a car accident left him paralyzed from the waist down. He had exceptional longevity in his genes plus superior physical abilities and intelligence. They struck a deal. One would provide genetic samples, the other would inherit his identity. After all their preparations were complete he went to his interview at the space agency. The first test was genetic screening. He finally succeeded. The screen displayed Jerome's name and photo. So genes really did determine a person's fate. After years of trying to get into the space agency all it took was a bag of a valid's urine to solve everything.